Hey, Dragonflies! It's time for another lesson with Mr. Madsen. Today we're going to talk about an important topic, and it's about when you can share. We all have great ideas and we want to share, but we're never really sure when. It's hard to tell when the teacher's going to be done talking or when a fellow student is done talking, and we end up interrupting each other. So I created this for us to think about it in ways that we can share that doesn't talk over others. Everyone has their own unique perspective, and what we have to say is important, but we have to wait for the right time. Sometimes it's a good time to share when it's morning meeting and everyone has had a chance to answer the question of the day, or the teacher has asked if anyone has a question after a lesson, and you have a question to ask. That's a great time. That as long as it's on topic. Or you're working in a small group with a partner on a project and you have an idea to add. Sometimes it's not a good time to share when it's in the middle of a class lesson, during an assembly, movie, or a play, when your class is working quickly to be done and wanting to move on, when what you have to say is off topic, or when you want to say something that might be rude or you wouldn't want the whole class to know. Should I share? Why or why not? First one, our teacher is telling the whole class how to solve a math problem, and I want to share my solution. This is a good time to wait until your teacher asks for any ideas or if anyone has an idea how to solve the problem. You're watching a video about the ocean and you want to talk about your trip last summer. Again, another time to wait. Wait until your teacher asks, has anyone been to the ocean or have an experience they want to share? You're at the orchestra concert and you'd like to tell everyone that you can play this song on the piano. Again, a time to wait until after the concert. We don't want to talk during a concert or a play. That would be rude. So we have to wait. It's hard to wait. Should I share? Why or why not? At the end of the instructions on the art project, my teacher asks if there are any questions, and I want to ask about a step I didn't hear. Yes, that's a perfect time to ask a question. Two students are greeting each other during our morning meeting. And I just remembered I have to tell my teacher that I found my missing assignment that she asked about yesterday. No, that's not a good time to share. You would interrupt the other students that are greeting each other. You have to wait until there's a time that your teacher gives you to share that information. How can I tell if it's a good time to share? What are some clues to look for? How can I tell if it's a good time to share? First, how big is the group? Second, are we in a hurry? Is there a rush? Third, is what I want to say on topic? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Is it private? What are some clues that someone might want me to stop talking or finish up quickly? They roll their eyes. They're sitting back with their arms crossed. They don't look happy. Or they're just looking frustrated. Those are times when our bodies are saying, it's time to stop sharing or finish up quickly. You've gone too long. These are hard to see, though, when we're on a camera that's really small. So you have to really pay attention. If it's not a good time to share, but I still want to, what can I do? There's only one teacher for 25 to 30 students, and it would take too long for all of us to share every time, so we have to take turns. My teacher cares about me, and they value what I have to say, even if they tell me that I can't share right now. It's important to remember that all of the adults care about you, and they do want to hear what you have to say. But time is important. if I'm mad or sad that I can't share? What strategies can I use? What could I do? I can look for clues and think about if it's a good time to share. I know that if I can't share, my teacher still cares about me. Not everyone can share every time. We have to take turns. If I still want to say it, I could ask my teacher if there's a one-on-one time or tell someone in my family. If I'm upset, I can use a calming strategy like taking deep breaths. Remember, when we take deep breaths, we smell the flower, we hold for at least 3 seconds, and then we blow like we're blowing on a pinwheel. All right, dragonflies. Though that's one idea of how to solve the problem of when you want to share and it's not time to share. I hope this is helpful. If you have other ideas, tell me in the Flipgrid activity that's attached.